This week's Athlete of the Week comes right from Arizona.
Welcome to the ATA Nation podcast.
Welcome back. This is episode 159 of the ATA Nation podcast. I'm your host, Senior Master Zach Hayden, and it is a pleasure to be back with you again. I don't know if you guys know this, but we usually don't have shows in June and July. We're off. We're here because these junior brand ambassadors have done such an amazing job of highlighting athletes of the week. This is such a cool thing that the brand ambassadors are doing, and I think pretty soon, I think at World Championships, we're gonna get to hear who is some of our new brand ambassadors. Pretty exciting stuff coming. Don't miss World Championships. Anyways, so junior brand ambassadors have been picking these awesome athletes of the week. And though we don't necessarily have time sometimes this summer for our full shows with lots of extra content and things, we do want to continue to bring these awesome athletes of the week to you. So let's get to it. ATA Nation, we are super excited to have another awesome athlete of the week with us. Ma'am, can you introduce yourself for us?
My name is Karin Av, and I'm a third-degree black belt from Goodyear, Arizona, and I train at Kick University.
Kick University. Now, okay, I didn't ask you this before we got on the call, but do you do team sync?
I don't do team sync, but you might be thinking of these two girls named Abriana Lopez and Jacqueline Delgado Zamora, a part of our Annihilating Kick unit, which is our team sync, our traditional team sync.
Okay. I was just talking to Master Turner the other day about Extreme and the team sync coming to regions and all that kind of stuff. So I knew there was a group from Kick University. So anyways, let's go back to you. This season has ended. We're almost at World Championships. And how did this season go for you?
It was an emotional season for me because it is actually my last season in the 15s. I'll still be a third degree, but I'll be moving up with the adults. So it was definitely an emotional time for me because I've been in the little kids ring basically for like all this time, and now I'm finally moving up. So yeah.
And that 15 to 17 ring, because it's 3 age groups, you're in there longer. The second, third degrees, you guys like get some real good bonds in there. I mean, there's a lot of people in there that you know and compete with for a long time. So I'm sure that is emotional. How in your competition, do you have an event that is your like, this is my go-to event?
I'd say that'd be either like traditional weapons or creative weapons.
Okay. What's your weapon of choice?
So I actually do 2 different weapons. For traditional, I do bow staff, and I've just been doing that for a long time. So it's kind of like muscle memory. I love doing it.
Yeah.
And then for creative weapons, I do nunchucks.
Okay. Very cool. You said creative weapons, so you're not throwing up and stuff. Do you do extreme weapons as well?
I do extreme weapons as well. I also use nunchucks.
Awesome. Very cool. So you're a big into the double chuck. You throwing them, spinning them, doing all that kind of cool stuff.
Yeah.
Now I was just asking Master Turner the other day, Senior Master Turner, about creating your extreme and creative. Do you have a song that you do to your creative and extremes that really pumps you up? How did you pick your music for?
For me, it's just something that I like resonate with. I'm actually like a huge fan of like the K-pop genre, and I think I like resonate that well. So it's something that you just connect with. So I do use like that, like a very like poppy, like almost happy song for my like extreme weapons, but for creative weapons I actually use a different song, which is a more intense song. So honestly, I feel like it just depends on the person. Do you want to go for an intense look, or do you want to go for something fast and exciting?
And when you did yours, because I'm just curious, as people do their extreme and creatives a little bit differently, did you pick your music after you made your form and then just adjust it to it? Did you pick music first and be like, hey, I'm going to build out of this? How did you process yours?
I created the form first, and then you kind of just like look at the form and see like what is the vibe here. And so I did pick after, and I've actually had the same form for creative weapons for a while, and I haven't changed it. In even the song, I haven't changed it for a while. So if you pick the right song, it goes a long while.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. And then that's nice that you get to stick with it. Did you are you got some goals for the end of the season? I know we just had district, but world champs, you doing any TOC ideas for the new Super 20 now that you're going to be in the new division? What kind of goals do you have?
I do want to win a couple more world titles this year. I did qualify for TOC, and I actually qualified for an event that I barely do, which was combat weapons. So that was fun when I found that out.
Nice.
For new season for 1829, I really want to try to get into sparring. I'm actually quite a short person, and so I've been getting more into sparring recently. And so if I can at least qualify for TOC next year, or just do well enough for to be able to get into districts, that'd be really cool. So
Well, I love
yeah.
that. That's a great, going outside of your comfort zone a little bit, doing something that's a little bit different. I forgot to ask you earlier, what got you into martial arts?
I actually did soccer before when I was a little younger, and then I had a career-ending injury of hurting my
Mm,
hand. And so my mom was like, "You still need to do something." And my mom signed me up for Taekwondo when I was 6, and I've been doing it for 11 years now.
nice. Well, wait a second. I'm a little confused. You had a career-ending soccer injury that was your hand? Don't you not use your hands in soccer?
I know. I was a defender. It
Okay.
was a little league, so
No,
it
no, I
wasn't really
totally understand.
career-ending.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
just
Uh,
didn't want to do it anymore.
but you were like, I got hurt. I don't want to do this anymore. So
Yeah.
let's do a
And then my
sport
mom,
where we kick and
yeah.
punch each other instead.
Yeah. It was confusing, but I just ran with it, and I'm still running with it, so
Yeah,
obviously I
no, it
like
seems
it.
to be going. It seems to be going pretty well. You've got some. You said you got some world titles already. What world titles do you have?
2019, I won Extreme Weapons, and then the weird season
The
2020
weird.
2021, I got traditional forms, and then 2023, which was actually my first year in the 15-17 ring, I won creative weapons.
Nice. Excellent. Well, that's pretty awesome. So if you're looking at maybe not competition goals, but just martial arts goals as you look forward to your martial arts career, you're getting ready to go into that 18 to 29. Do you have any mid longer term goals for just martial arts in general?
I do. I recently tested for my level 1 collar because I joined the legacy program a little late. I do want to be a level 3 instructor one day or level 4. It's been kind of a goal for mine to be a school owner. I'm going to college soon, and it's not like my main focus what I'm majoring in, but I always kind of want it to have as like a backup plan or just to
Yeah.
do something on the side because I really enjoy helping teach and teaching at the school. Owning a Taekwondo school one day, or maybe just being an instructor at a Taekwondo school, would definitely be one of my bigger goals now that I'm entering that stage of my Taekwondo career now.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, I love that. That's awesome. And there's lots of options as you go forward. Owning a school, working for somebody, having a club. There's just lots of options. And we love to see people continuing their passion and sharing that passion with others. Fantastic. So, what's it mean to you to be an athlete, a champion that goes beyond the belt?
For me, I think it's creating bonds that are meaningful and that last. And as I said, I'm going to college, so obviously I just graduated. So I'm going to take an example that happened. So recently, I had graduated and I invited a lot of the families from Kick University that I'm close with. And I didn't think too much of it when I invited them to my graduation ceremony because my graduation ceremony was like far from the school. So I didn't think
Mm.
anyone was really going to come. And then comes to the day of the ceremony, every single family I had invited came to my graduation ceremony to watch me. And that wouldn't have happened if I didn't create a bond with them, something that's more deeper than just instructor to student. So that's what I think beyond the belt means to me. And I think it goes beyond than just instructor and student, could also go instructor and competitor to competitor. And it's really just up to you to want to dive deeper into those bonds. So yeah, beyond the belt to me means creating bonds and friendships with people that last longer, that last and are meaningful with each other.
Oh, that's so cool. I love that example of those guys coming and checking out your graduation. That's the ATA family. That's what we do. Where are you going off to college?
I'm staying in state, so I'm going to Arizona State University.
Excellent. So are you going to still be able to train somewhat regularly? Are you close? I don't know Arizona's where everything is there.
I'll still be able to train. It definitely is a distance. It's about an hour from KICU to the campus that I'm going to.
And you got to focus on, grades and making sure you stay up to things. So excellent, fantastic. I'm sure you will be in a world championship. You'll be at world championships. Now, what kind of your backyard? How long does it take to get to the convention center there?
Like around 20 to 30 minutes. It's quite close.
That's rough. Oh man, what a drive. Well, we will see you down there in Phoenix in just like a week or so. Thank you so much for your time and being an inspiration to other athletes out there in ATA Nation. We really appreciate it.
All right, thank you, sir.
Thanks for another great interview from our awesome
ATA Nation podcast. Be sure to subscribe and share with your ATA family.